actually on?
Yes,
Or is it
hope-
pretend?
I think it's
Is it live?
pretend. No, it says
Oh,
live. Okay,
okay,
great.
cool.
Look at All right.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. We made it!
Our
Yay!
new digs.
Yes, yes. It's a work in progress,
Yeah.
as you can see. But we have our beautiful Asna here in the background, and so here we are at our
You
new.
don't want to see the rest of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, we do have
But
Angus
it's
over
just
there,
moving, you know.
Michael
yeah.
Archangel over there.
Yes.
But so we're in the middle of redecorating.
That's it.
And we are so happy to be back.
Yes.
We have missed you guys.
Yeah.
Seriously missed you. Okay. Here we go. Sharon. Hi.
Hi, everybody.
And
Chanel, Sharon, Sammy.
Let's see. What can we start off with, Vera?
Subscribe, like, and share.
Please. And if you haven't already, you can turn on the notifications so it'll give you a little notice once we're
You know,
live.
people are saying that they have signed up for that and they don't get noticed.
I wonder why.
Don't get a notice. Not that they don't know. Yeah, they don't get a
That's
notice.
weird.
Hi,
Hello.
Roxanne and
Ale.
Ale. I like your name.
Yeah. Okay.
Tasha.
We have an evening with Angus coming up. You know, those are always just like the coolest.
Yes.
Right?
Well, we think so.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody else does. But
It's really, you just never know what information you're going to get
Right.
from the other side.
correct.
And this evening with Angus is going to be, are you stuck in your comfort zone?
We aren't.
Yeah, definitely not. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, it's so interesting to see what might be affecting us, holding us back
Yeah.
from stepping into new opportunities that could really help us in our lives. So
Exactly.
there's always something going on, something for us to learn.
Yes.
So always a cool message. And that's coming up in March on the 18th. And, you know, all the art and the past lives, and if you have birthmark, you know, all this information, readings, everything you can find on our website in the link below. But it's SCLovesYou.com.
Yes.
So, and then also, if you have not heard, pretty cool, we have a nonprofit.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. And not tomorrow.
Why am I whispering? I feel like
So not tomorrow.
Hi, Mario.
Not tomorrow, but next Sunday, I believe, last Sunday of the month is
spiritual
Yeah,
gathering.
spiritual gathering. So you can join us with that.
Last time we had such Tiffany. I'm thinking of Tiffany. We had such technical difficulties.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So fingers crossed.
Yeah, hopefully we have it all ironed out. And it's free, but of course we accept
Well, I don't think it was on
donations.
our end because we were on.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we didn't have it. Wasn't our issue. It was.
It's
it was
never our issue.
Of course not.
Thank you, Sammy.
You know what's interesting? Sometimes the kinetic energy.
Oh, we're gonna have to blame you on that one, Chrissy.
But it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Sometimes there is just
Hi, Nana.
things that happen because even in trance sometimes because of coming through from the other side.
Because this room is packed.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like these different. It affects our electronics, the energy, and it sometimes.
See, that's why I'm not technical, and people don't believe it.
I mean, we've had things where
It never
everything-
works.
Yeah, it's being audio recorded, and then all of a sudden something happens, and it's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
It's so interesting.
Or you guys can do stuff on. Look, like right now.
Right? Yeah, we have a lot of energy and
Yeah.
a lot of company in the room,
Yes.
Vera.
Well, I hope we get everybody back.
Well, hello, B.
Is that B on there?
It is. I hope we get everybody
Hi,
back
Talk.
too. Yay, all our friends. And Nana. You probably already said
I did,
Nana. Okay, yeah. So we've
Waya,
got those
Yaya,
things coming up.
Yaya. I had a friend when I was growing up named Yaya.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. If that's how you say it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My ears are ringing. How about yours?
Mine are.
Yeah.
too. Mine always ring.
Okay. So, this is very interesting. Last night, we were watching the Olympics. So
Yes,
why
we
don't you want
were.
to start off with the Olympics?
Sure, but I first wanted to say something. I hope people can hear us, and because I don't know if that's going to show on when it turns into a video.
Oh,
What do you think? Can you guys hear us? Can somebody say yes or no or
yes, that would be great.
yeah?
And this is the pause. This is the long pause.
Yes.
Okay, great.
You see, it's taking a little while.
Yeah, because you can see the
it's
time
still
is
moving.
still going.
That's right. Okay.
Okay, great.
So we have a couple of wonderful, special people in our audience.
We do.
We do. They're out there.
Oh.
Yeah. High fives.
Hi.
So Chrissy's mom and brother are watching. All right,
We
perfect.
love you. Yeah.
All
Shout out to the next room. No, okay.
All right.
That was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
We can talk about the past lives now.
Yeah. Okay. So this is really fascinating. Okay. So obviously we're watching the Winter Olympics, and there is a young man. To me, he's young. So, and he,
Well, they're in their 20s, aren't they?
I'm sure, yeah, and he was doing the event where he's on skis and he's doing the tricks. You know, he's flying really high and doing the tricks, going back and forth. And
Right.
I'm sorry,
I
I
don't
don't
know
have
what
the
those are.
technical name for that event.
They look like
But-
fun, though.
The fascinating thing is when we heard this, I'm like, boom, Vera, what is going on with
Yeah.
this amazing athlete? His name is Noah Bowman,
Mm-hmm.
and he is allergic to cold. Can you imagine?
And he skis.
Yeah, right. It's not like he's in the Summer Olympics.
Because he had
He's
to have
in
his
the
whole
Winter
face
Olympics.
covered and his hands were all
Oh yeah,
covered.
he was covered, and I'm like, that's amazing. Here he is. He's allergic to cold, and this is his
I
path.
just got something.
Did you?
They were Asian and he's in China.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just got chills. Go ahead, go home.
So
Hi, Twinkle Karma. Seriously.
yeah, so he's allergic to cold. This is his event. This is what he has pursued. Obviously, it's in China, and so
That just clicked. Yeah. So he was in a past life in an area kind of like Siberia. I'm not sure. I know it wasn't Russia. It was an Asian country. So I don't know if there's lots of snow like in Russia in China, but I mean that's where I picture them. But they were like in a kind of a concentration camp. They were taken from this other, I guess you want to say village or tribe or something, because it was a long, long time ago. Well, not that long, but I mean, not like, it was probably like in the 1500s or
right.
before that.
Long enough,
Long
yeah.
time ago. Anyway, so they were so maltreated. It was horrible what they were all having to go through. And what this young man did was he was rallying them because there were so many more of them than the soldiers, right?
Right.
But they just had to have enough courage to be able to band together and everyone, do it together.
yeah, exactly. Because when
Yeah.
you're so suppressed, it's like getting out
Right.
of that fear.
Right.
They had numbers, but still.
Yeah, but you never know who's, and that's what
Like
happened
a
to him.
spy. Oh no.
Well, it wasn't even a spy. It was someone that just turned him in because they wanted to
Right.
be treated better.
Right. That reminds
Yeah.
me of the concentration camps
Yeah.
with the Nazis in
But
Nazi
he
Germany.
rallied everybody. He was like, "We can do this," and we can get back to our families, that kind of thing.
Oh.
And so what they did was oh God, it was like
Oh, my-
he was out in the elements with no clothes on. He was hung, like up, not enough to die right
Right,
away. So he
right.
was like
Freezing to death.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm cold now.
So that is just like cell memory from that past life,
Oh,
knowing that he was going to do that in this life and still do it.
Yeah, I'm
He
like,
did it.
I am so excited
Yeah.
because it was like,
I don't think he meddled or anything, but it doesn't matter. He did it.
yes.
Something that he was not ever able to do or should have
Yeah.
not done.
Right, he should not have been able to
Right.
do this because of his allergy.
You go Noah.
Noah, yeah. Yay! You get a gold medal from us.
That's right. Seriously,
Heck
for
yeah.
for what you're experiencing in this lifetime and what you did back then. But he was a
Yeah.
very, very kind person in that past life, but still wanted to get everybody out.
Yeah, because you were saying he was like a leader. He was like leading them, and it was an imprisonment. He was in prison. They were all in prison for like political reasons. You were
Yes,
saying,
political.
which
I'm
is
glad you
not-
write notes.
Yeah, that's not a hard stretch of the
Right.
imagination,
Right.
right? And what else did you say? Yeah, horrible conditions, and they had to work, but it was like work that
Yes.
wasn't producing anything. It
That's
was
what
just
they
work
did.
to
Kind of
torture.
like the guys that have to do. Oh, so I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
The guys that have to do in the olden days. I don't know if they still do it, but the chain gangs.
Right.
That was kind of like what they were, and they were all tied together.
oh,
Not
man.
necessarily in chains, but
Right.
one couldn't move without the. It was horrible
And
what
you
they
know,
did.
The thing is that is so amazing about this is that it's like he overcame it, and here he is back in China, and he soared above,
Yes.
right? He overcame it in the sense of soaring above that what held him down, obviously, what
Right.
killed him in that life, and I mean, what bravery! And
I know.
I'm
I
just
wish
happy
I
for
could
him.
know like what he felt when he first went there, or if he had been there before, and what it felt like to be in that area. Because it kind of looked like it was desolate. And when they showed a view of the Olympic Games, there was all these
Right,
mountains around them
yeah.
covered with snow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I remember, because a lot of times when we touch down on a plane in a country or in a place, not maybe not in the same country, that we have lived before, I mean, you can feel such heavy resonance in a really powerful way, whether it's positive or negative. But sometimes we might not even know it's negative. So I wonder what he felt.
Yeah.
Like you
It
said, I
like-
wonder if he felt,
Like oppressed or
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
interesting.
oh, that's
No,
so
we're friends.
interesting.
Are we mother and daughter?
Oh, no, we're like sisters.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
It's not just friends, it's more than that.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. He overcame. It was just, I just love that kind of stuff. What he did in this
Yes,
life.
exactly. Because here he had this chance, and he charted it, and it was in a different way. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're amazing.
We're so happy about Noah. Okay. Are we ready to move on to the next
Sure.
adventure? All right. Now this is pretty cool. We have a really interesting birthmark.
Let's mention this. Did we mention that? Yeah, because we need,
But
Go
it's
ahead,
a
Chrissy.
very good point. So we get a lot of interesting questions that come in that would like for Vera to give you some information if you have a birthmark that you want to know what past life it might have come from, or if you have other questions. But especially for birthmarks, the more information that you give Vera, the better. Where's the placement on your body of your birthmark? What is the shape? What does it look like?
because if you just say heart-shaped birthmark, I will
Yeah.
pass.
Like if
Maybe, because
yeah.
sometimes I get, something right away.
Like if
but
somebody says, I have a dot on my leg, well,
Yeah,
that's
great.
okay. But if you say something like, I have a heart-shaped birthmark and it's right on the back of my calf and whatever, all this, the more, because then it's like you hone in on
yeah, because
it.
it makes a difference where it is.
It was really interesting. Not long ago, you got a birthmark for someone, and they said their birthmark looked almost like mud.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
it was from a life where she was kicked up mud because she was such an amazing runner and aged in Greece. So that's an example of the more information, then it just comes to you a lot quicker and easier.
Hi, Purple Blaze.
So yeah,
I like cheese too. They're asking if they're vegans or something. Oh, vegan fan. Okay.
who's a vegan fan?
It's a new person watching.
Oh,
Hi.
yay!
Hi, neat. And I can't pronounce the other one. Whatever.
Dyphon maybe?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hello to you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we have a question that came in from one of our awesome subscribers, and I'm going to go ahead and read it.
Okie
Okay,
doke.
here we go. It's extremely long.
Very long.
Okay. Chiomi Channel is asking, I have a heart-shaped sideways birthmark on the left side of my inner thigh. What does it mean in my past?
Well, Chiyomi, you had a Western life and you were a card shark. I guess that's how they say it. No, is it card shark? When you're really good at playing cards?
Sounds like it, like a hustler, like a
Yeah.
card shark.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. And woman, you were a woman in that past life, which was rare that they did the cards thing because usually women were not invited to the table.
Yeah.
But she was so good that they really wanted to take her money, but she would take theirs.
Oh, you go,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
And then afterwards, because you didn't have anybody to protect you, because you were like, I don't need anybody to protect me. You know, because she didn't want to have, she didn't feel beholden to, she was very liberated in that past life. It was like, I can do my own thing, I can take care of my own self. And what you had was a gun where you had that birthmark. So if somebody was messing with you, you had that gun right under your...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I get the chills with that one.
And you had your, it was interesting too, because you didn't have to lift up your dress or whatever. There was something that they, when you had your dresses made, that you can just like put it in your hand in a pocket and then pull it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So obviously you were left-handed in that past life. Yeah, so that was very cool. That's how you made your living, and you were very successful, and that was it.
Oh, I love it. I love how she could protect herself, because obviously if she's sitting at
and
a
that's
table,
what the reminder is, that she's her own person, that she can stand up for herself, that she's able to take care of herself, that kind of thing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Because you would think, especially during the Wild West days, if you're a woman and you're sitting at a table with a bunch of men, if they're not happy with you winning and taking their money, there's going to be consequences.
And you didn't cheat. She didn't cheat.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
She was good.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was smart, the little gun right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
And she wasn't necessarily a gunslinger, but she could handle herself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's a great example of how we carry these birthmarks in to remember our strength for whatever your life chart is in this life.
Right.
That you wanted to remember that.
Yeah, and even as violent as it was back in those days, and she died a peaceful death. She had a great older, when she got older, she had all this money that she saved. I mean, she was very into just taking care of herself and knew she had to have money for later in life.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you're reading my mind, of course, because I was sitting here going, gosh, I wonder what happened to her. Did she meet a difficult end? But it doesn't sound like it.
No, yeah. I thought for sure she was like either going to be robbed and nope. No one messed with her really, unless they didn't know who she was.
Right.
Because she traveled everywhere. She went all over the place.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Laura Knight loves your beautiful painting.
Oh,
that's
thank
Asna,
you.
Mother
Yeah.
God.
Very symbolic with her doves, with the,
Oh, she says she
love.
paints too.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. And all her power, and she's handing you the sword.
That's right.
So very
cut through
symbolic.
negativity, or to protect yourself.
Exactly. Or
in a non-violent way.
Yeah, or your mission in life,
Yeah.
Whatever you resonate to the most.
Right.
Okay, so we have another story to go into, and now it is a dream, and we are going to see if you have something that you would like, that you're picking up on about this dream.
All right.
Okay, so this dream is one of our fabulous friends out there, new subscriber, Zeri.
Oh,
Yes,
nice to meet
he is
you.
a wonderful animal lover. So it's such a sweet person.
I like him already.
Yeah. So Zeri had a dream that he was sharing with us, where he
with you.
Yeah, he was sharing it with me. Yeah. And in his dream, first of all, he said that there was a lot of bombs going off, like a raid happening, and there was all these bombs, and it felt almost like terrorist attack almost, and people were just dying left and right, and there was all these women soldiers, but they were all women, and he said he was really just in real true fear, and he was picking up on all these people's fear, and it was real heavy. And then there was this one woman, and she turned and looked at him, and she got hit right in the back of the in the back of the calf, and at that moment that she looked at him, he woke up in like excruciating pain in his calf, and he just felt so much fear, and his jaw was clenched, and it would really affected him physically,
Yeah.
where he was anxious and having that anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were wondering what you might pick up on about this dream.
Oh, I knew I was forgetting something,
What?
Sammy. I'm so sorry. I was supposed to do Laura Knight's dream, and it's packed somewhere. Sammy, do you
that's
have it?
right.
Do you have it? Oh, Laura, I'm so sorry. I can't remember. Can you resend it to me right now? And we could either do it on another little video.
Yeah, we
or,
could do a
yeah,
second video after this one, or
Yeah.
some point today.
Okay, well, the bomb's falling. He was reliving a past life that he was in.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was going, I believe it was like, I don't know if it was terrorist type thing, but maybe that's why he felt it was terror. I don't know.
Right.
But it was like a World War I or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and all the bombs falling and that kind of thing. But the all female, they were not all female. He was representing or feeling himself in that past life
I see.
because he was female in that lifetime.
Right.
And so it just kind of, he just used all the other people that were in it as female, but he was the only one. But what you did was that you pretended to be male.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and until you got caught. But by that time it was just too late. I don't know how would he keep from people knowing that he was a woman, but because you have boot camp and all that stuff.
Right.
But I don't know if it was something like that, or he came in later, or she came in later, something, but female and was in the war situation, but they looked at her like she was a man.
And plus, too, when they're in dire need, it's like anybody come and help us fight right now.
Yeah, because
And
that
they're
was
not-
what it was. It was like a surprise attack kind of thing.
Oh, man.
And that's where she, or Zeri,
Sari, yeah.
was hit.
Oh.
Yeah, and then a major vein and bled out.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I hear ya.
But very brave. So that was something that you might be going through right now that's kind of causing you concern, but that you have the strength and the fortitude to keep going.
That's
to go through that war.
God, this is amazing that
Because
you say this.
you were not afraid.
This
I
is
mean, you were scared, but there was no fear.
This is really awesome. What you just said, because he's going through so much right now with the situation in the past that is he's dealing with, like that he left a year ago. A situation where it felt like to me, from what he was saying, almost like bombs of attack and negativity and insults towards them.
So when you were saying that, whoever, how he said he was looking at some woman,
Yes.
but that woman was him, but whoever he was someone that was in that past life with him.
Oh my
Someone in this life now.
gosh.
That's why it's coming to, that's why it all came that way.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I just got that right now.
That's interesting. But it's fascinating because it's almost like he's going through a personal attack on him, and that maybe that's why this dream came to the surface now, for him to
Because all
remember
these
his
bombs
strength.
are happening.
Yes, for him to remember his strength to help him get through what.
And I know watching it in a dream is terrifying, and you could feel all the fear, but the fear was, not necessarily the bombs, but what was going on with the other people. That he's very concerned with people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that amazing?
Good for you.
Yay, Terry. Well, answers revealed and past life strength in your soul.
And
that life
sometimes,
and now too.
yeah, sometimes nightmares, or you think like nightmares, but they're the best ones to learn from, because that's how we get, quote unquote, our demons out.
Wow. Amen to that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Very
awesome.
cool stuff.
See how brave we are? We just don't realize it.
I know
because
it.
it's a different lifetime, and you don't feel
Exactly.
that brave now.
Yeah.
But that spiritual DNA is in there.
Amen to that, because it's like when we hear these stories about war and all this stuff that seems like, oh my God, that's what's true strength. But this is true strength too. It's just the wars sometimes can be personal wars or wars in life. Just being in life, there's things that
Yeah.
come up that is just personal battles. That's
Exactly.
the word I'm looking for, personal battles.
Because it's like you're scared, but you still go through it.
Yes.
You don't turn around and run, or you don't hide. You're going through it. So that's bravery.
I know it.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it might not seem like it because it's things that we're dealing with in our everyday life. But sometimes
seem to
that's
be
where we are the most bravest because we can lose things like, say, friendship or whatever type of situation that might feel comfortable, but we risk, but we have that fortitude to make it through. And it's in everyday life experiences that we're living, not just giant war battles like that. Well, I'm sure we could all think of different ways.
Yeah, exactly. So this is Laura's dream. Laura, I'll do it right now because it's something about her ex-husband died about 3 years ago, and he comes into her dreams all the time. He's always mean to me. Why? It's like something like he's haunting me. He's not haunting you. It's things that you're working out. It's a working out dream. So I don't know what kind of relationship. Well, it's ex. So there's things that you're working out through that. So yeah, but he's not haunting you. You're trying to figure things out that you went through that person, and then you'll get it. Awesome. Hi, Samuel.
Hello.
Yeah, so that's what it's about, Laura. It's more about you working out issues from the past so that you don't have to relive it again.
Right.
That's
what I love about dreams.
So what you can do in that dream is, guess what? What can we do?
Take control.
Take control of the dream. Next time you dream it, you make a different outcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's how much power we have. We have that within us. It's just working out the fear sometimes,
Exactly.
but we'll get there.
Yeah.
It's
And actually it's like a really good dream, even though it's like not fun going through the dream, but you're working issues out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we didn't dream, we wouldn't be able to do that. That's why people go a little, well, not a little, they do go crazy if you don't dream.
Right, right. I was just sitting here. I was thinking about this dream where, because I'm sure I'm not alone having dreams about people chasing you. I would have that before a lot in my life. And I remember one time finally I turned around and I faced the three that were chasing me and I started singing at them.
Oh, that's a good one, Chrissy.
Yeah, I started. Yeah, and that really scared them. I just kidding. But it was like this positive song that I love, and I was just feeling the love, and it actually they got bored because I wasn't scared.
And that's Laura. That's what you're saying right now. Oh my God, I don't want to go through that again. That's why you're dreaming about it. But you take control of that dream because he's not there anymore. So don't let him still have control over you. It's not really control, but still you're thinking about it.
Let him affect you.
Yeah,
I hear that.
So tell him, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but Vera, was there anything else that we wanted to share before we end our
Yes.
first episode in our new headquarters?
I know. We're gonna Roxanne, your dream is gonna be. We're gonna do it on the podcast, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Because that is a nice.
And then
long
we're gonna
story.
do another birthmark, a 6-minute little video.
Yeah, that sounds good. Oh yeah, that one.
And then we're gonna have a ghost hunting one.
Yes, we have a lot coming up.
Yes, those are my favorite kind of. Besides past lives, of course.
They're.
But that's about it, guys.
Okay.
See, look at Sammy. She turned hers into a musical once.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That is so cute. That reminds me of in Harry Potter when they were facing their fear.
Yes.
And then they turned it into something
funny
that made them laugh.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Remember that dream I had of that semi always hitting me?
Yeah.
I was driving in a little bug.
Yeah.
And it was on a steep, windy mountain.
Right.
And there was nothing on, and he kept bumping me and bumping me.
Chills.
Yeah.
Chills.
So finally,
I'm feeling the fear.
yeah, when Sylvia talked to us about it, right? We turned that around, and then I was behind. Even I was still in my little bug,
Yeah,
but I was
still.
behind. Yeah,
Take that.
yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
yeah,
Very cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, yes, please watch our channel.
Yeah.
We're going to have more videos coming out this week, and we'll be back next
Oh, you guys, we're gonna have
Saturday.
so much fun because we can do more stuff now.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Oh, I'm so happy. Oh.
Yeah. And if you'd like to check out our podcast, you can just go to our website, sclovesyou.com, and we have a little podcast blog space up there that you can. Oh, Zeri, very cool. Zeri, if you did not hear earlier, we were talking about you and your dream. So
There you go.
Yeah, you can watch it later if you didn't see that part. Hi, Eric. Oh, bye. Hi, bye.
Eric. How you doing, Eric?
Hearts to you too.
Yeah. Well, we hope you're doing good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love you guys. And Vera?
Journey with us. Love you too, Laura.
Me too.